So continuing where we left off in our last video, we're looking at the case study of the automobile. So you are going to have to do an assignment tomorrow on a case study of your own invention that will be assigned to you, and follow along the evolution of this invention to see all the different innovations, or at least a number of different innovations of it. So focusing on the automobile, you see in 1901, the Oldsmobile factory began production with a 3-horsepower Oldsmobile for $650. So it started the whole process. Then you see it wasn't a full innovation, but now we're improving different little parts of it. So within the evolution of a product, you're not necessarily changing the whole thing over and over and over again. You're just improving different little bits. So in 1902, standard brake drums were invented, which are our brakes. 1908, Henry Ford mass-produced the Model T. Oops, sorry about that. In 1911, the electric starter was invented, so we're going bit by bit to make our car what it is that we know it is today. 1914, Dodge introduced the first steel body, and you can see it continues on. So I want to make sure that you realize this when you're talking about what your assignment will be for your invention. I'm going to be assigning you an invention, and then you're going to have to go through the different evolutions of your invention. Now, sometimes it is a complete change. Everything completely changes. Like it went from the VCR to the DVD. That is a complete change, but it's still the evolution of that product. However, sometimes it is just, all right, well, now in 1926, the first power steering used hydraulics. So now we're just introducing hydraulics. So it can be the whole thing, or it can be bit by bit, as long as it was a big enough innovation, it would count. So air conditioning were added. That's a huge thing. Now, if it just changed color, not necessarily a huge thing. So you want to make sure as you're looking at evolution of an item that you're looking at the large bits of the innovations. So then the last thing to round up our notes, we'll just look at computers real fast. Computers are another example of the evolutionary nature of technology. So obviously we know we rely a lot on computers. You guys have a laptop that you take home every day. You use it for every class. We have desktops in this. But it all started with books, then the typewriters, then the computers, and so on and so forth. Computers have become invaluable in science, mathematics, and technology. So we cannot be where we are today without computers. They speed up and extend our ability to collect, store, and compile and analyze data. They prepare our research reports, share data and ideas with investigators all over the world. Now that we have the internet, we're able to connect with anybody. So computers are a huge technology that we focus on, and how the evolution of that product has become. So this is the end of our lesson 1 notes. So just make sure that you have completely filled in your notes that you are following along with, and make sure that you're saving them on your H drive and then saving them in your Google Drive in order to have it to access later to study for tests.